The tape which you are about to hear is a commentary and an exact description, as taken from Vatican Radio, recounting the election of His Holiness Pope John XXIII. The date for this tape is October 29th, 1958. The scene, St. Peter's Square, Rome. The voices which you will hear on this tape are those of Paul Harding from St. Louis, Missouri, and Phil Armstrong from Raleigh, North Carolina.
The time is now 15 minutes before 5 o'clock. Vatican Radio has just come on the air. That's the theme song that you hear in the background, Christus Vincit. Paul, by now, has been over in the square for about half an hour's time. The first ballot is either in process or has already been taken, and if that is the case, if it has been taken and counted, the ballot was negative because no smoke, as of this time, has appeared from the chimney outside the Vatican Palace. Outside the Sistine Chapel. At exactly 7 minutes past 5 o'clock on this afternoon of October the 28th, the smoke began to appear from the chimney outside the Sistine Chapel. The smoke, as on Sunday night, appears to be white. The people are remaining in Vatican Square, in the square outside St. Peter's, waiting for confirmation from within the conclave to know whether or not a new pope has been elected. As on the first night, the giant floodlights in Vatican Square have been turned on, illuminating the facade of St. Peter's. Even the commentators on the radio who made a mistake Sunday night are unwilling to confirm either yes or no whether or not a pope has been elected. They are not trying to find out from within the conclave whether or not there is a new Holy Father. The smoke, even at this time, it is now about 25 minutes to 6, continues to come from the chimney outside the Sistine Chapel. Even at this moment, to the people standing in Vatican Square, and from my vantage point up here in the infirmary, the smoke appears to be white.
Listen closely now to the Italian announcer in the background, announcing in very emotional terms, Il Papa è fatto, il Papa è fatto, the Pope has been chosen.
Romano, which had an article in the paper last night, is correct in its interpretation of the smoke that is supposed to come from the Vatican, from the Sistine Chapel. This definitely means that there has not been an election, because it is the opinion on the radio just now, the Italian radio, there is definitely a Holy Father.
This is yours truly, Paul Harding, speaking again. Paul, the announcer over the radio, there knew that a pope had been chosen. The smoke, of course, came up some 20 minutes before, and still the crowd did not know. They were just standing there waiting for something to happen. Well, the lights in St. Peter's, first of all, very dramatically shone through the curtains that were draping the windows over the balcony of St. Peter's, and we knew then that something was up. And then when the people that had been servicing the cardinals in the conclave themselves, white-robed nuns and priests and laymen in coattails who had been servicing the cardinals in the conclave, came rushing out onto the balconies of St. Peter's, the colonnades of St. Peter, and started waving furiously their white handkerchiefs. And we knew then that the conclave was over, the seal had been broken, and we had a Holy Father. Viva il Papa!
Now going up from the people out.
The roar of the crowd that you heard just coming up then was due to the fact that the two large glass windows from the balcony of St. Peter's opened up, and the curtain was drawn aside, and we thought that something was of course imminently coming. It was, of course, Cardinal Canali making his announcement to the world that a new pope had been chosen. And here now is the announcement.
The announcement of the name of the new Holy Father will now be given over Vatican Radio.
Aspetta. Siamo un po'. Troppo vicino così. Sì. E ora? Annuncia vobis gaudium magnum. Habemus e papam. Eminentissimum ac reverendissimum Dominum Angelum Josephum Sante Romane Ecclesiae Cardinale Roncalli.
The cardinal who has been chosen by the Sacred College of Cardinals as the new Holy Father is the former Cardinal of Venice, Roncalli.
Qui sibi nomen imposuvit Ioannis XXIII.
He has chosen the name John the 23rd.
Meine lieben Hörer,
The Holy Father, I think, has just made his appearance on the balcony outside St. Peter's.
Sancti Apostoli, Petrus et Paulus, decorum potestate et autoritate confidimus, ipsi intercedant pro nobis ad Dominum. Precibus et meritis Beate Maria Semper Virginis, Beati Michaelis Arcangeli, Beati Ioannis Baptiste, et Sanctorum Apostolorum Petri et Pauli, et Omnium Sanctorum, misereatur vestri, omnipotens Deus, et dimissis omnibus peccatis vestris, perducat vos, Iesus Christus, ad vitam aeternam. Amen.
sanctorum vestrorum, spatium vere et fructuose penitentiae, cor semper penitent et emendationem vitae, gratiam et consolationem Sancti Spiritus, et finalem perseverantiam in boni superibus, tribuat vobis omnipotens et misericors Dominus. Amen. Et benedictio Dei omnipotentis, Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, descendat super vos et maneat semper. Statio radiofonica Vaticana. Habemus Papa, eminentissimum, reverentissimum Dominum Angelum Roncalli, qui sibi nomen dedit Ioannes Vigesimus Tertius. Novus Pontifex Maximus, nobis suam primam benedictionem apostolicam orbi et orbi invertite. Meine lieben Hörerinnen und Hörer Radio Vatikan, über Trug den ersten feierlichen Segen Urbi et Orbi, den Papst Johannes der 23. vom äußeren, mittleren Balkon der Peterskirche auserteilt hat. Damit ist unsere Übertragung beendet. Acaban de escuchar ustedes, nuestros oyentes.
Well, that's the end of it. The lights in St. Peter's Square now have finally gone off. The announcers on Vatican Radio, one by one, are signing off, confirming to their various nationalities that the Holy Father has been chosen, who it is, the former primate of Venice, and the name he has chosen, John the 23rd.